what it is, what it does, what it is, what it was. It's your boy Lane Trucker, back with another.
Why you sleeping on us? Why you sleeping on us? No cap, we gon' have to make them believe us.
Alright y'all, this is y'all first time here. And y'all like the video, then actually like the video. Just to help trigger the YouTube algorithm. It helps for very small channels like myself. Hit the subscribe button if you're interested in this kind of content. I do all things. When I say all things, let me kind of back up a little bit. But I do things, from obviously trucking to fitness talk. I do talk about life stuff, try to have some form of entertainment. I do vlogs as far as this stuff goes. And I do lives. I do go live where on those days, depends on the guest I have, no telling what we may be talking about. But yeah, so just hit the like button. I mean, not the like button, in that case, subscribe button and hit that notification bell. That way, whenever I'm doing whatever I'm doing, you'll be there and see you there. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, this is the story. Okay, we get this story on I was back my days as a company guy, and my slip seat, which was a driver, military lady, who taught me a very valuable lesson. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all right now what she said. I'm able to give you the quotes. Then I'm gonna tell y'all how it all happened. She said, "Don't make your problems my problems." Okay. So here we go. This is what happens. Okay. Daily I come in at this point. It's 9. Yeah, it's still 9. Coming in at 8. Coming in at 8 a.m. at this point. Coming in at 8 a.m. Supposed to work to 8 p.m. And she come in at 8 p.m. Work to 8 a.m. And so on and so forth. 24 hours. What we doing? So yeah, this day I come in. I'm out here. It's a regular day of work, really. I'm out here doing my thing. I'm getting it. I'm going. Gas game was like a hustle game. Delivering gas. It was. You could get like 4 or 5 loads, and as fast as you complete those loads, that's when you get off. At least when I was doing it, that's how it worked. So it was a hustle game. So that's what I would do. I would just go to work, knock my stuff out. I was a younger man as well. I was somewhere like between 25 and 30 when I worked at the job. So for sure, I was a young man. I'm out there going. And so one day I'm rushing. I get a little traffic, things not going right. So my son, he had to be at practice at 6 o'clock that day. It was either 6 or 6:30. But basically what I do was back the truck up in the yard, peel out, right? I pop the brakes, yes. Didn't have truck on that end. But I peel out. And obviously as a truck driver, you're supposed to do pre-trips and post-trips. And yeah, I didn't do a post-trip. For those of you who may not be into trucking or just started trucking, a pre-trip consists of you basically checking the oil, you checking the coolant, making sure it's at the proper level, which is kind of difficult, honestly, when you first get back because the truck is still hot. But that's what you're looking at. You're checking for belts, making sure ain't nothing cracked, just kind of looking over it. Obviously, you check the tires and the lights. You put the 4-ways on, all that good stuff. You check if the lights is on. That's all you got to do. Now, in our case, that's what we did. That's what you're supposed to do. If there was anything wrong, you write up was it DMVR? Whatever, y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? You write up that something wrong with the truck, and at that place, we had an on-site mechanics. You take it to them, and they fix whatever it may be. That way, when the other person come in, they ran their own. This day, I ain't do nothing. Jet out, I'm rushing, trying to get to practice on time. I took pride in being at every practice, okay? And I was at every practice. I took pride in it. And this day I just happened to be rushing. I get into practice, barely make it, but we make it on time. We do that and get back home, take a shower, whatever it may be. So she called me. Slip T called me. Like I said, she was a very I really did like that lady. She was very fair, but she was very stern. She didn't really play a lot of games. She did teach me a life lesson that day and a few others. But yeah, she called me about maybe 8:30 at night. She was like, know, when I came in, there was a flat tire on the trailer. And, you know, that means that that's digging into my time. So if you had simply just walked around the trailer, you would have seen the flat tire because it was on the outside tire. And now I just ain't got nothing to say, right? Like, what am I say? I'm in the wrong. You know, I apologize or whatever. She said, you know, like I was saying, it's very admirable. You know, I get it that you want to, you know, take your son to practice and be there. You know, that's a, you know, it's a good father, and I appreciate all those things. But so I'm gonna say this. I'm only gonna say this one time. You know I love you. I'm gonna say this one more time. I mean, one time. Don't make your problems my problems. Yeah, that stung, y'all. That stung. It was straight, but I never heard that before, right? It sounded so cold. Like, that's the way it got me, right? It sounded so cold. And she said, you know, so now I gotta sit here for an hour and a half, 2 hours, wait for them to come. Somebody come fix it, because at that time the mechanics are gone. Obviously they leaving, you know, they work on their hours, they leaving at 5 or whatever. Because she coming in at, you know, 8 at night, gotta call the roadside people. And she said, yeah, just know I won't be coming in on time. You have in my time, I'm eating up in your time. But that was you know, I really appreciate her for that. I really did. It was, I mean, she punched me in the face right there. It was hard to swallow. That pill was hard to swallow when she said it. But after I was able to think about it, what she said, I was like, you know, that was fair. Like, what she said is true, though. You know, like, we go through life a lot. And if you like the person who, you know, always trying to be there for somebody, for everything they need, everybody's gonna make their problems your problems. And when that happens, it kind of disrupts your life. I'm not saying that, you know, anyone needs to be selfish, none of that stuff. I'm not saying it at all. But it was a valuable lesson on, at the end of the day, you have to handle your business. The business must get handled despite whatever may be going on in your life or a life period. You still gotta handle your business. Therefore, that goes for anything, whether it's your, you know, like even now, I got my own authority, I'm still working with people. I still gotta work with some people. It's the same concept. I understand you got this problem, young man. Don't make your problems my problems. I done use that, okay? I done use it with other people where it was applicable. So I get it. But it was a good, tough, hard-nosed life lesson. Share the video, comment down below, like it, all that good stuff. Hit the notification bell. Yeah. Keep it in mind. Stay on the grind.